Hey everybody, this is your girl, Mrs. Toy Banks, the world's most satisfied wife. That's right, I'm satisfied. And today, I want to share another reason why I'm so satisfied. But I'm going to start with a question. Are you a childish spouse? Talking to the husband, talking to the wife. Listen, and when I ask this question, I don't want you to think about your spouse right now. I really want you to focus on you right now. And I want you to ask yourself that question. Are you a childish spouse? You may say, Toy, what do you mean by that? I'm a grown man. I'm a grown woman. I'm not a child. I put away childish things. I'm a grown person right now. Well, guess what? I am finding that there are a lot of grown folks in marriage that think they're grown, but they're acting like a child. And you are driving your spouse crazy. Not only are you driving your spouse crazy, but you're driving their family and their friends crazy as well. As a matter of fact, usually if you are childish, you take your childish ways to work with you. You take your childish ways to church with you. You take your childish ways everywhere with you. And maybe, listen, it may be not your fault because you didn't think that you were being childish. Well, okay, no problem. We can fix that today because I'm going to point out some things where you might be acting childish and you don't know it. So I'm going to shine a light on your childish ways. Mind you, I used to be childish too. So I used to be on the list of being childish in my marriage. Yeah. Ask my husband. In the first 10 years, I was acting childish and did not even realize. And so one day I had to put my big girl pants on and deal with the issues that were going on like a grown woman. More than anything, like a saved woman. So I'm going to pinpoint a few things where you might be acting childish, husband, childish, wife. And I pray that at the end of this video, you will wipe those things away out of your DNA and you will not continue to operate like a child. You know, the Bible says foolishness reigns in a child's heart. So we don't want to continue to be foolish in our marriage in the way we operate. So I'm going to start with the first way you can tell if you're acting childish in your marriage. And I just need you to know these things are quite aggravating. So I need you to stop it. And I'm sure your spouse will be glad if you did the same, along with everybody else around you. So number one, you run. That's right. You're a runner. Let me say this to you, share a little story that I might be a little embarrassed about, but you know, it was my past. So we all did foolish things. When I was a young girl, my sister and I, we got in trouble, right? My mother tore our butts up. I forgot what we did, but we got in trouble. And then after we got a whooping, she then got buckets of water and had us get on our knees and start scrubbing the woodwork. I think we skipped school or something we did. I don't know what. We deserved it. Just give me that. Because we all know that you deserve that whooping, right? So she got buckets of water and made us start scrubbing the walls and scrubbing the woodwork. And then she left to go somewhere. And I devised a plan. I told my sister, we're going to run away. That's right. We're running away. She was like, what? What? Where are we going to go? I said, oh, we're going to go over our friend's Brenda's house. She said we can come stay with her. We're out of here. I'm tired of doing what mama trying to tell us to do. I'm tired of this mess. She going to whoop me. Mind you, I'm wrong. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want the punishment of my wrong. So I ran. Here's the thing, people. When you're a child, you don't think about one, what you're running away from is what you don't think about. I didn't know I was running away from security. That it's safe. Your parents love you and there's security when you are in your parents' home. I was running away from provision. I wasn't buying the food. I wasn't paying the bills. I wasn't buying my own clothes. My mama was doing that. But because I'm childish and foolish, I decided to run away from provision. I was also running away from love. Listen, there's a world of people out here. You think they love you and you think you can depend on them. But listen, we only really love, truly love, and have unconditional love for those that we birthed out of us or those that we really, really love and care for, which is our family, right? So when you get out in this world, you're going to think people love you and they don't. And they're going to abandon you. There's not going to be any mercy, which I was running away from. There's not going to be any compassion. There's not going to be really love. See, my mother, though I got in trouble several times, she still had compassion and mercy for me, and she still loved me, even though I got that whooping. And got several of them when I was young, and so did my siblings, and we deserved every one of them. But I didn't realize what I was running away from. So we get over my girlfriend Brenda's house, and we like, mind you, here's what I did. I rebelled so bad, I left a note on the bucket, and I put on there, "You do it." I thought I was really doing something like, yeah, you do it. You gonna whoop me? You gonna make me clean the woodwork? Oh, you do it. Get over to Brenda's house. I'm like, yeah, we brought a little bag of clothes, a little small bag of clothes that we didn't purchase. And all of a sudden I realized Brenda don't have no food in the refrigerator. Brenda only got crumpets, little small, little crackers, little half gallon, little this amount of milk in there, and bread is old. Brenda, I thought you had some food up in here. See, Brenda was in my same age group, just maybe a couple years older. Brenda was barely making it in this little shamrock of a apartment. Then all of a sudden we got homesick, and we were there for only a few days, and we ran back home to what? Safety, security, provision. Why? Why did we run away though? Because we did not want to deal with the problems that we were facing at home. The mistakes that we made, we did not want to own up to it. We did not want to suffer the consequences of it. Many of you in marriage, the first sign of trouble, you gone, you running. Where are you going? And do you really know what you're running away from? I need you to stop, sit down, and write down the things that you have right there in that marriage. There's security in that marriage. There's unconditional love in that marriage. How do I know? Because you messed up last week. 2 years ago, you messed up. And we got over that, and we're still going strong. Now, you get out here and think somebody going to have that same thing for you. You can forget about it. But you're running away. You're running. You refuse to communicate. You refuse to go get the counseling or the coaching that you need to get. You need a third party. Sometimes y'all need to go get help with the problems that you face. But instead of going to get the help, you run. Run away, wife. Run away, husband. You out the door. I'm out of here. I'm mad at you. Childish. You acting childish. You refuse to stand there and deal with the problems that you're facing in your marriage. You refuse to be forgiving. You refuse to be compassionate. You refuse to be merciful. You refuse to, you refuse to not call names and attack. And so you get all upset. Your emotions all over the place. You the wife, you the husband, talking to both of y'all. Both. And so you run. I'm going back to stay with my mama. I'm getting my own apartment. I'm going to stay with my sister. What are you doing? You a grown man. You a grown woman. Stay in the house and deal with the troubles that you're facing. We don't get up and run out of marriages. First sign of trouble, we stick and stay. Remember, the good times and the bad times. Welcome to the bad times. Through sickness and through health. Through rich or poor. We broke right now. We eating ramen noodles. Where you going? You running because we got to eat ramen noodles now? You acting childish. Stop running. That's the first way that you can show that you are acting childish in your marriage. Cut that out. Could you cut that out? Could you cut that out? Yeah, cut that out. All right. Number 2. Do you remember when you were little, and you see this in kids right now? Like your daughter or your son may have a best friend, right? And that best friend is, y'all been playing for a long time. Y'all play with the cars. Y'all play video games. You and your you and your daughters and her friend, they play with the dolls or whatever they do, right? And then the cousin comes over. The other little cousin that's the same age. And oh my goodness, there's a problem now. Because now you want to play with this new cousin, and now you're going to leave that best friend who's been there, ride or die friend that's been there. You're going to start ignoring her and start playing with your cousin, and you're going to defriend them. And so now you get mad because the friend who's been there, ride or die with you, is mad at you for dissing them for the cousin that's only over here for the weekend. This is called unbalanced relationships. This is happening in marriage. You've been with your spouse. Y'all ride or die. Y'all been going good. You get a job, or you start hanging over here. You start developing new friends. And now you start replacing the time with your husband and pushing them to the side and making your new friend more important than your spouse. I'm not saying you shouldn't be able to spend time with your friend. That's crazy. You should be able to go out, hang with your friends. But when you hanging with them all the time and your spouse can't get no time with you, they can't. They can't. So you replace them. So and listen, this is even happening with your parents, your siblings. You are spending more time with them, and you are dissing your spouse. You don't put them on the back burner. Oh, you being all overprotective. I can't go nowhere. I can't go nowhere. Well, you've been somewhere. You've been gone every weekend, almost every night, hanging with your friends, out at the restaurant, out at the club. You've been gone. And when you gonna spend some time with me? You acting childish. You don't know how to balance relationships. It's nothing wrong with a husband or a wife having me time with themselves and their friends. But when your me time turning into no time for me, you have unbalanced relationships, and now you want to get mad because I'm asking you, hey, babe, would like to spend some time with you, and they don't want to have to ask you to spend time with you. They want you to see the error of your ways and turn away from it so they don't have to beg you to spend time with you. Now, let me bring some balance to that. So you, the spouse who might be feeling rejected. There are some spouses who you are balanced with your new friend. But there are some spouses, oh my goodness, you don't never want nobody to go out. You can't never, I can't never go nowhere without you. I can't hang with my friends. Now you're unbalanced. You just want me all to yourself. I can't go out to eat with my sister. I can't go shopping with my girlfriend. I'm always in your face. Every time I turn around, there you are. Oh, there you go again. Oh, I look down. Oh, there you are. I can't get peace because you are always there. And you, when I say, hey, I want to go out with my friend. Well, what time you going to be back? Well, hey, let me go with you. No, I don't want you to go with me. I need a little time without you. Love you. Want to spend the rest of my life with you. But I need a little me time without you time. Hey? You're being childish if you are not giving your spouse the space to be able to go out without you using manipulation and reverse psychology before we leave out the door. Oh, you just gonna leave me here? Oh, I guess I'm just gonna sit here and do nothing. I guess I go to sleep. I guess I'll be sitting over here by myself. So the spouse, when they do that to you, you say, okay, and leave. Don't fall for the manipulation. It's ridiculous. This is going on in marriages, and I can't believe this is grown folks. Come on. Come on, y'all. We got to stop this. We have to be able to balance the relationships that we have. Yes, we need time with each other. But guess what? We also need time by ourselves and with our friends and with our family. And you shouldn't be on my neck about it. I should be able to freely go sit with my family member, opposed to every time I turn around, you texting me. How long? Where are you? What time you gonna be back? Or who you with? Who is that in the background? You getting on my nerves. I love you, but you getting on my last nerves. You are what we call a bugaboo. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need you to stop that. That's you acting childish. Spouse. Number 3, and this is the last one. It's 5 of us, 5 siblings, 1 brother, 4 girls. When we were younger, my youngest sister would tell on everything. Everything. We used to have to bribe her with candy to say, please don't tell mama. Because she about to go run tell mama everything. Oh, Toy was doing this. Ty was doing that. Man was doing this. Prita was doing that. We wanted to tear her butt up. We had to secretly do things behind her back or have the one sibling distract her so that she don't see us doing what we doing, so that what we're doing, mama won't find out. She was a tattletale. She would always go and run tell mama. We have spouses, grown men, grown women, wives, husbands. You still running to go tell your mama everything about what's going on up in there? You just gonna go tell your mama everything. And now when I go to the family reunion, your mama giving me the side eye. I don't know what you told her, but I feel something when I walk in the room. I'm feeling a little slighted. I'm feeling like somebody been having a conversation about me. And so though we get into a disagreement, we've talked about it, we got over it, but you wouldn't told your mama. See, your mama don't know what goes on in our house. She don't know that we done made up, made love, and got over it and moved on. No, mama's still on what you told her. Because guess what? Your mama loves you more than she loves your spouse. So she's going to always side with you. Your family members are always going to side with you because they love you. They don't care about her. They don't care about him. They care more about you. So when you go to them and blabber your mouth, you're going to run, go tell your sister, go run and go tell everybody. Listen, we all need somebody to talk to. But those people are called our ace. You know, all of us should have at least one best friend that we can go cry with, pray with, tell stuff, and we know they're going to hold it. And they're not going to, if I go and tell my girlfriend, girl, I'm so mad at my husband, guess what he did? I'm upset she going to let me talk. And then she going to say, okay, girl, you know the devil done came in. We're going to pray for this, and we're going to ask God to restore and calm your tail down. And you're going to continue to be respectful to your husband. Those are the type of friends I have, right? My husband would never know that I said anything to them, because they're always going to play in a place of respect, and they're not just on the side. They're not just on my side. They're on my husband's side. They're on the marriage side. So they're going to be fair. And they're not going to give my husband the side eye when he walk in the room. They're going to be fair. But you going to tell people who are not going to be fair, who really don't care for your old nappy head wife anyway. That's what they say, even though she don't have a nappy head, but that's what they call her. Oh, your old nasty acting husband. Your mean husband. See, that's what they say about him, even though you know he's a great provider. He takes care of you, takes care of the children. He's a good man. But guess what? They're going to dog him because guess what you're doing? You're going to run and tell them like a child, like my sister did. Oh, got on my nerve. Just a big tattleteller. Just go run and tell mama everything. And you know, for those men out there, those mamas who hold on tight, never wanted you to get married. Oh my goodness. You know they're aggravating. Why won't you get your mama off my back? Why? Your wife should not have to be coming to tell you, baby, listen, I think you're putting your mama over me. Y'all arguing about your mama all the time. If y'all are arguing about your mama all the time, guess who's the problem? You. Not your mother, you. Because you have not respectfully put your mama in her place. Me and my husband have decided long time ago, we're going to make sure that our family stay out of our business. And the number one way they stay out of our business is we don't tell them. We don't go running telling them nothing. Why? Because they can't handle what we are going through. Because they're on your side. They're on my side. And then a lot of them, we don't want our business out in the streets. We don't want our business out in them streets. About time you go to the family member, your cousins, the family reunion, your cousins know. You go for Thanksgiving dinner. And it's like, yeah, I heard that you and your wife was going through something. We praying for you. What? I ain't seen you in years. How you know what we going through? That's your mama telling everything. When you gonna learn that your mama can't handle it? She can't handle it. That's something you tell your boy. Something you tell your girl. I'm talking to the husband and the wife right now because there's some wives out here who your mama is all up in your business. Or your daddy is too attached, still attached to his baby girl, that he won't let his baby girl be husband and fathered by her husband. He want to still be daddy. No, Dad, you've been replaced by my husband. You've been replaced, so now, Dad, you second now. You second. Dad want to remain first. Y'all, we're going to stop acting childish in these marriages. Because being childish is causing divorces. It's causing people to get up and leave because they just cannot take it anymore. So I'm asking you today, because we all got to do a self-check. Self-check of ourselves. Just check yourself before you wreck yourself. Self-check. Am I acting childish? Am I? Am I acting childish? And if I am, I better stop right now today. I had to ask myself that, and there were some areas where I was being immature, foolish, and childish, and I had to get rid of those ways so that I can help to produce a healthy, strong, successful marriage. I hope today that this was a blessing to you. Go ahead and share it. I know some of y'all want to share this with your spouse because you know they being childish. And you like, they might take this the wrong way. Listen. If your spouse, I'm going to help y'all out. If your spouse sent this video to you, it's not because they hate you. It's not because they despise you. As a matter of fact, it's because they love you and they want a peaceful marriage. And they don't know how to say it. They are frustrated and they're at their wits' end about it. And they're like, man, could somebody talk to my husband? Could somebody talk to my wife about this? Because she does this and I don't know how to stop her. And she think it's small, but it's huge for me. So if your spouse sent this to you, just want you to know they love you. And I pray that you receive this in love. That they're not trying to shame you, condemn you, or anything. They just want a peaceful, successful, loving marriage with you, not with somebody else. That's why they sent you this video, because they love you. So I hope that you receive it in love. I'm not here to shame you. I'm here to empower you. I'm your girl. Mrs. Toy Banks, the world's most satisfied wife, in for Better Wife, Better Life, helping you balance it all. Hey, listen, y'all, I just want to remind you, I don't have my books in front of me, but I am having, one second, let me go get them. I want to introduce y'all to my baby girls. I'm still on video, baby. I want to introduce you. I am giving birth to my twin baby girls. I've been carrying these baby girls for longer than all of my 4 boys. And they are the 28-day Better Wife, Better Life Challenge and the 28-day Wife to Be Challenge. I'm finally an author, y'all. I'm finally officially an author. And I'm doing the book signing coming up on Friday, April 26th, starting at 6 o'clock at my Farmington office in Farmington. Go check. I got the flyer on my page. You can scroll down. I hope to see y'all. If you have already purchased this book and went through the challenge in February, I want you to come and I want you to sign it. And some of you, if you would like to, share your testimony of how this challenge has changed your life. Listen, this is for the married women. This is for the single women. But this event is for both men and women. You might want to come and get a book and give it to your sister, your daughter, your mama, your wife. Come on, y'all. Let's come out and celebrate with me. And y'all know I'm going to have some sweets there. I'm going to have some cappuccino there. We're going to have a ball. Come party with me. Come have a blast with me. And how do you register? You register for free at MrsToyBanks.com. That's MrsToyBanks.com. You can attend, but you must register, and it's a simple process. Take you a minute and a half altogether. Go and register now, and I hope to see you there. Again, I'm your girl, Mrs. Toy Banks, the world's most satisfied wife, in for Better Wife, Better Life, helping you balance it all. God bless.